We're coming through okay. Go live. We are live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing some rFactor 2 daily races today. I've been getting into rFactor 2 recently. In the little bits of time I've got to jump on and do some racing. That's what I've been jumping into because it very much is just jump in, make things happen, jump out. The races are sort of a lot more reliable than iRacing's as far as the time I can actually race goes. So I've been doing a lot of rFactor 2 recently. So we are going to crack on and do some of that. I'll just keep clicking around for a moment while I'm getting myself ready. Let's just get all this stuff done. Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, unnamed. The button wouldn't click, unnamed. The button wouldn't click. You hearing me okay, by the way? It has been a while, my friend, though. How are you doing? Good to see you. I just need to make sure Stream Elements is here. As far as I'm aware, there's been a bit of a controversy with Stream Elements, right? I've not had time to look into it too much. But I hear there's been something going on there, so it might actually be worth me looking for something else to use. Mic seems a little muffled. That might just be where it is. Or the fact that it's a little bit further away from my face, or I keep angling it slightly differently. I'll move it into the right place, though, and I'm not too bad over the music. Right, let's make sure I've got the bot in. Team Elements bot, are you there? There's music. There is, but it might just be a little bit quiet. I can see that it's not really coming through as well, yeah. So let me have a quick look at that too. It is set to the broadcast mix. We actually want to set that to the game one, I think. So switch that to music, and then I can turn the music up. You hear music now? I'm going to take it out of my earphones, so it just gives me... It'll still be playing for you guys, but I won't be able to hear it. It just gives something to fill in the silent spaces, I guess. Right, let's get it out of my ears either way now. We don't need it here. What we do need, though, is to start up rFactor 2, because that's what we're going to be playing today. We've not got any of the overlays or anything set up for rFactor 2, so it is very much just going to be you guys seeing what I see in my center screen. Let's make sure this microphone's in a good place, so when I'm pointing forwards, you guys can actually hear me. There is a little something good. Anyway, what's new with you, Unnamed? How are you getting on? I say I've got a little bit of a life update from myself. Also got a content update as well. Let's see what colours we can get here. Okay, so we've got this one. This one. That one's probably the best. You know what? There is a lot of music within rFactor 2, so we'll just leave the rFactor 2 music going. Let me know if you can hear me over it. But here we are, some rFactor 2. And we are going to be doing the online daily races still. So next up is our BMWs, which are probably my least favourite out of the ones that are in the free races. But let's join a practice session anyway. It's been a little while since I've driven one of these. So we'll see how we get by. That's the one we want to be in because it's most close to our colours. And let's see how this goes. D&D is chaos. D&D is chaos. It really is chaos. It's one of my favourite things to do as well. So I'd like a little bit of feedback, by the way, when I start driving Unnamed. If you let me know whether the volume of the engine is okay to the car or to my voice and what have you, that would be great. So we'll go out and we'll turn some laps now. It is quite loud. I know it's quite loud, but I can turn it down a touch. There's somebody on my inside, I think. Nope, they went off behind me. Cool. So I have turned it down a little bit. You'll have to let me know if that's all right. Oh, I need to get my head in the game as well if I'm going to be doing this. Return me to the pits and I will start again. December will be a nightmare for games. Too many things, not enough time. What's going on, man? Is this like a lot of your comp stuff? Be able to register for this race shortly. The M2s are quite low powered, but they do like to swing when you get on the throttle with too much input still in. Oh, hell, that was a bit risky there as well. I might have done something to my tyres. Still very much learning this track as well. I wondered what he was doing stopping in the middle of the track. That's a tight one. They're only short races, these beginner ones as well. You do need to brake there. Okay, you can't just swing it in. Good to know. I was late on the brakes there. Good exit. Oh my word! What is... Oh, he was ghosting. Good. I don't know what this guy is doing behind me, but he is terrifying me. Around here this time, yeah. And round there this time. Yes, that's the one. Did a little brake. Little slide on the exit there. Let's see if we can get a decent lap in. I'll catch up with that in just a second, mate. What's that guy doing? Like, literally swinging right into me. I don't know, maybe it's my connection. But it seems alright. Using all of the track there. Maybe not great. Feels very slow, this car. I mean, it's a BMW M2, it's not slow. It just feels it. The way you have to be careful with it on the throttle. Right, there's a 57.7. Which automatically just puts me third in the server straight away. So comp stuff ends, then the game awards, then Dyson Sphere update, then Eco update, Siege new season, somewhere in between, then Warframe update towards the end of the year. Man, that sounds so busy. Yeah, the brakes on the M2 are a bit squeaky. Oh, we're down to 5th already, but still, we're only 6/10 off the fastest person in here at the moment. Which doesn't scare me too much. But this car is a bit of a difficult one to control. It's telling me there's a bit of an issue with YouTube. Is that something that is real? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. I mean, is everything looking okay your end, Unnamed? I'd like to think it is. I like to think that that warning is just a bit of a red herring. Maybe I need to tweak some settings somewhere to get rid of that warning. But it should be fine. Oh, somebody's absolutely come and battered us now. We've got a 56.4 to aim for. Things are fine for you. No buffering or anything. Amazing. It doesn't look unsmooth. It looks as if what is happening is happening. Right, pit limit is a manual in this game. Coming out of the pits carefully around that first corner. Dodge the traffic. That chicane's nice when it feels like you get it right. This is my outlap though, so we're not actually recording a time here. There you go, a bit tight around there this time. One of those cars ahead is a bit slidey. Nice exit out of there. Guy behind lost it. Could be a bit rate thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, we got a banana car behind us. It's joined the server since I came out on track. That guy decided to stick to the racing line when he was going really slow. That felt nice around there that time. I feel like you gotta be really gradual with the throttle in this thing. $57.1. That puts me in 5th place. And I absolutely lose it on the first corner. That's a pain. What time are we on? We should be able to register for the race now. So if I quit out of this. Let's see when the race comes along. So the fastest time recorded in an official session is a 54.4, and my fastest is a 56.1. So I would have been the fastest in that session. But we can register here now and join back to practice. We've got 45 minutes now until the actual race to sort of get our time down a little bit. See if we're actually able to do that. It would be nice to get a win. I've had a couple of P2 finishes in this game so far, but I'm yet to get my first win. I don't think this is the car I'm going to do it in, though. I think the Radical, when that comes up, which I think is next. If it's not the Radical, it'll be the F4. And I think that's the one I'm most likely to get my win in. Right, let's see what we can do. Nice, easy outlap. Just let the car settle in. Had a bit of a hiccup. I'll catch up that hiccup in just a second. I appreciate you being my technical debuggerer while I'm live and in the car. I haven't changed any of my streaming settings since my last stream, so everything should still be fine. Went black for a quarter of a second. I don't think that'll be anything to do with it. Right, let's see if we can set fastest lap to begin with. Nobody else has set an actual lap yet, but I'm definitely not the fastest person in here, otherwise I'd already be number one, I think. All the banana cars in front. I think I can be more aggressive on the throttle out of there, but we'll see. That was nice. Yeah, he definitely wants to snap on you if you put the throttle in while you've still got some turning input. So you need to be unwinding the turning as soon as you hit the throttle. A bit much. That would have been a great time as well. Car's broke. Back to pits we go. I can catch up on what you've been saying there. Video hiccup, black screen, and then video went back a quarter second. That's interesting. You wonder how many people have tried to run over the stewards at pit exit? Probably a lot. I think they're YouTube problems, not mine. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. So 57.1, about a second off our fastest time so far. Not bad after just a few laps back in the car. Let's see if we can improve, though. Goal is to maybe be the fastest in the server before the practice server, before the race actually starts. Unlikely, but we can go for it. That was nice round there. Feel like I could have got on the power earlier there, but I was still turning at the point where I felt like I could, so that dust isn't helpful. We're definitely faster than this guy ahead. "100% faster than this guy." I'm actually hitting my apexes, though. Little nudge. That's it. You just keep being slower than me right in front of me. I'll take the inside. I kind of bullied him off the track then. Oh my word. And he comes and he tries to get some revenge like that. Mate, it was your mistake that got you messed up there. I didn't actually do anything to you. What car number was he? This guy, Black Holiday. Yeah, it's Black Holiday. Pretty sure there should be a way to report him or something here. It would be nice to do that. Don't see a report option though. That's a shame. Hey Jamie, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. How's tricks, dude? Yeah, so obviously can't report him in the practice server, it looks like, but hopefully he's not going to get in our way again, Mr. Slow Fella. We've got the Jamie Dengle in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the rear end is so snappy on this. Nice exit. Why no iRacing? I've just not got it fully set up properly again yet, so this is what I've been driving here and there when I've had chance to actually get on the sim. But I do have plans for a series of iRacing content, which I think you'll actually quite like, Jamie, and you're welcome to take part in it with me if you like. It's inspired by, I don't know if you know the YouTuber Red Ken Racing. He's Basic Ollie's cousin. He's been doing a Road to Formula 1's challenge where he had to get a win in progressing levels of open wheel cars, ending up with F1. I think I'm going to do a challenge that I'm going to call the iRacing Career Mode, where I'm basically going to do a similar thing, except I'm going to set what the criteria for me going up a license class is. So, for example, leaving rookies, it's going to be a win in MX-5s, a win in Formula V, and a win in Formula Ford. And I've got to figure out the same things for D license, C license, B license, and A license. Oh, game's having a bit of a jump here. So I think if there's an issue on YouTube's side right now, I'm getting that issue in the game. It's not YouTube. That is me. Because my game's jumping all over the place. You've been smashing Nürburgring. It'd be good to get on track with you again soon, Jamie. Like, now I'm sort of able to get on the computer a little bit more, and I'm able to do content a little bit more. It'd be good to actually get back on track with you, because it has been a while. Do you own rFactor 2, mate? Because all the beginner races is totally free content on there. You can come and join me in some rFactor 2 if you like. The tracks are easy to learn. The 3 cars that they've got on the beginner series are quite nice. It's the M2, an F4 car, and the Radical. .56.7. We're getting closer to my best. Oof, that one was rough. It was a good into the corner, bad exit, I think. Couple of tenths down. Wide on that one. Oof. You don't have it. Mate, it's like £2. I think it's pretty sure it's still in the sales. Pick it up. You've been doing the LMP2 though. I've put some time into the LMP2 before I sort of was unable to race for a while. Really nice feeling car. I'm just gutted I didn't try it earlier because apparently it used to be much better. One thing I am going to be doing as well, by the way, tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to be live tomorrow, but tomorrow LFM launches for Assetto Corsa. So they already do LFM for ACC, but now they're launching it for Assetto Corsa as well. And the first 2 series that they've got on, I think it's MX-5s at Lime Rock Park, which should be a lot of fun. And they've got an LMP3 on as well. So that was nice. A nice turn 1. Turns into a nice chicane. I'm down though. It just felt good. Doesn't mean it was good. Now we're up. So that double apex is where I can make up most of my time, I think. Just under a tenth off. We're in the 56s though, reliably now it looks like. 6th fastest in the practice server so far. My handbrake arrived as well, by the way, Dengle. So I can do some more WRC at some point. Or Richard Burns Rally. He thinks his slidey game is going to be the one to get him around fast. I have to disagree, my friend. This feels good. Nice exit. That felt good too. It's 56.2. Improving. Let's pull over and catch up a little bit. Hey Jamie, how you doing, man? He was all over the place, yeah. A lot of the drivers I find here on rFactor 2, I find the racing, it's a lot easier to race a lot closer, but it's hard to find pace in a car kind of as slow as this M2. Why is it not sending me back to the pits? That's what the escape button should do. Maybe I wasn't fully stopped. You're not sending me back to the pits anymore? No, okay, I don't know why. I guess we continue driving. How's the car going? Got any mods yet? I've done some bodywork mods, mate. I've not done any mechanical mods yet. But it's, that all may have to be put on hold anyway. Because chances are I'm not going to have the money to do much car stuff. As life update that we're talking about here, your boy's having a baby. Still plenty to go wrong yet, so we're not fully like in the excitement, happy, glee announcement phase yet. But we're 14 weeks along after what seems to be successful IVF. So at the moment we've still got absolutely everything crossed, but we're past the point of most threat. But now I think we've pretty much still got the same risk as any normal pregnancy. Come on, hook it in. There we go. It's hard to keep the back steady out of there. I don't know why it wouldn't let me go back to the pits. There's my keyboard's fucked or something. Oh no, I think I know what it is. I think I know exactly what it is. It's because I clicked up here before. Where's my mouse? Click on the game. Press escape. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can't stand the M2 and ACC. Looks similar here. Yeah, it's difficult. It's hard work. You're proper wrestling the car around there, and if you've got anywhere near than just a little touch of throttle on while you've still got significant steering input in, your back end snaps. It's not a pleasant car to drive. But the beginner series here on rFactor 2, you've got the M2, then that's followed by an F4 car, and then after the F4 car, it's the Radicals. I can't remember the exact order, but they're the 3 beginner races. They run every hour. And I have to say, force feedback wise, this is a similar sort of level, not quite as good, but a similar sort of level to the Base Assetto Corsa, which, like I was saying, tomorrow LFM is launching for the Base Assetto Corsa. I'm going to be giving that a go. There'll be content for that as well, but the main content plan that I've got, inspired by, in chat here, Red Ken Racing, his road to Formula 1, we're doing iRacing career mode, where we're progressing up through the licenses, and each license has its own criteria that we need to get through to get to the next license. So starting off with the rookies, the first level that we have to pass, we have to get a win in the MX-5s, a win in the Formula V, and a win in the Formula Ford, and then we can move up to D license, and I'll plan the rules for that as we go as well. But yeah, we've got some good stuff here. Probably only over a year since I first mentioned it, if you recall correctly. A lot longer than a year, mate. We've been on the IVF journey for getting on to 4 years now, and we only sort of got referred towards the end of last year. Things started really picking up pace like last summer, and then when we got properly referred to fertility, it was literally like 2 weeks, and it's like, right, sweet, you've done everything you need to do with fertility. Now just cross everything and hope it all works. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that started, mate. I don't have a schedule at the moment because work and obviously baby stuff keeping your boy busy. But we're going to be back, I think, at least once a week. Mostly live streams. There will be the occasional video, but we'll be back for... again, it'll be mostly iRacing stuff, because we've got this iRacing career mode that we're going to be doing. Guess it depends how hooked Assetto Corsa's LFM gets me. That I'm really looking forward to. What time are we on here? 25 to. We've got 25 minutes until thing. When Daytona 24, you know I'm toying with the idea, you know, I'd love to do the Daytona 24. Jump back in the old M4, get that going. When is the Daytona 24? It's January, isn't it? See if we can get the team ready for it. Do you reckon you'd be up for it with Ty and Ingo again, Jamie? So if we can get our original 4 where we finish second in the BRL, that'd be sweet. I'd be well up for the Daytona 24. Just need to figure out the dates because, like I say, obviously we've got a lot of hospital appointments at the moment. Our next main scan is the end of January. But we do have consultant appointments, community midwife appointments, normal midwife appointments. It's basically what you'd get with a normal pregnancy with 1 or 2 extra appointments on top because they want to make sure the IVF pregnancy is as safe as possible, I guess. Yankmate was up for it and asking for you to do it as well. Well, we'll figure something out, Jamie. Like, if it's 24-hour, like, I'd happily do it with more than 4 drivers. I think 3 or 4 is probably perfect. You're thinking about doing LMP2 or GTP? See, I'm not comfortable enough in either of those yet to do that. I'd probably be okay for LMP2 if I got enough practice in, but I don't even own a GTP yet. But I'd happily do it in GT3. Get the old M4 out. Even maybe the Lambo. Although I don't know how good the Lambo is at Daytona. When IMSA was there recently, it looked like the favourite was the Porsche. Right, we're still 5th. How far off the lead? 7/10ths off the leader in here at the moment. And we're a 10th off our fastest ever. So, we might go out and try and get... So there is quite a... There's stuff happening that isn't great connection-wise. I can see on OBS. Maybe that's something I'll have to figure out another time. Need to get on, mate. Good to see you stream. Cheers, Jamie. Have a good evening, man. You've not got a GTP either, and you're still going to dive in on it. Which one are you thinking? I'm going to guess the Caddy, because I think the Caddy is the best there. At Daytona, I mean. Let's go and try and get that extra 10th to be our best ever. If we get that extra 10th, that puts us up to 4th. So we're going to try and climb a couple of positions before the race actually starts in the practice server. That's combined ring. So the Merc GT3 seems to be really good at the Nürburgring and not very good anywhere else. It's like that GT3 was built for that track. But I know at the ring, the Merc and the BMW dominate. You'd think the Porsche should have a say as well, but I just don't think it has the same top end. I think it really, that lack of top end lets it down, which is weird when we're talking about a track that is all about the corners. But there is a lot of straight as well. Hey, I love the Mercedes GT4 though. I think the Merc GT4 is an absolute beast. Mate, wait until you see the radicals in this game, though. I hope the radicals are next, because they're so much fun. I think seeing the radicals in this game is what made me convince me to buy it. Want to get in the flow with nearly 2/10 down. And swing it round, back on the throttle. Maybe a bit too early on the throttle there. We had a little slide. That was better. 3/10 down now. Nearly 4/10. Better around there that time, though. Last corner was a bit pants, though. The radicals do demand respect. He's 6 at the moment. And swing it round. Back on the throttle. There we go. I was a bit slidey out of there as well. That felt like a fantastic turn 1. Might be best of the session. No, we lost loads of time. Nearly a second going around that last corner then. Ooh, big vibrations there on the ABS. That lap wasn't bad. We're going to be up. We're matching my best ever time now. Oh, that was rotten. Oh, my keyboard is flying towards my legs. Let's jump back to the pits. I think we're happy with that as a time, for sure. Right, so we're going Hoon and the Merc at the ring. 808 is your quickest so far, combined. Not bad. Top speed, if you draft someone early, they aren't getting back on you. Yeah, the Mercedes GT3 has a really high top end. So if you get that help with your acceleration early on, I mean, you're going to absolutely smash it. Event server starts in just under 10 minutes. I'm expecting a brew soon. Brew's done. Fantastic. I'll be back in 2 ticks, ladies and gents. I'm just going to go and grab my cup of coffee. And I will be back. And it'll be about race time then. Oh, and we're back. Told you it'd just be just a jiffy. It's good to hear you're racing again, though, Dengle, by the way. I mean, after all your issues you had with your Acer Tech stuff, what are you running now? It is nice to see you back racing. Like a huge portion where there was no racing from you, it was pretty much just Tarkov, I think. 54.9. My word. 1.2 seconds to find. To be as fast as Alex Beeble. Hopefully he's not going to be in our split when we start the actual race, though. Out of the 3 beginner races that I have as well, this BMW M2 one is probably the one I've been least successful in. I think it's the hardest out of the 3 cars to control. And I think that shows in the drivers around you, because a lot of what's ruined races for me has been people losing it, like, next to me or behind me and tagging me and flicking me off. And then I think I'm a lot more respectful than others when rejoining, because I've been rejoined in front of ridiculous ways. Simicube wheel and cube control. Oh, Simicube what? That heart is in the way. I need to make this a little bit bigger if I can. Let's see. Yeah, oh, Simicube Sport and a Cube Controls F-Core wheel. That's big enough. That's good. Chat is much more prominent now. How are you finding the Simicube Sport? What Newton meter is it? Alright, we'll get out. We've got 10 minutes until the event starts, so let's go and do a few more laps. See what we can do. See if we can shave anything off that 1.2 seconds this guy has on us. I thought the 56.1 was a good time. That's an off track. Yep. 18 Newton meters. Jesus, mate. I'm surprised you've still got wrists. Are you running it on full? I mean, I guess I know a lot of it is just more detail. Rather than more strength, but... if you've got it feeling good, I bet that feels amazing at 18 Newton meters. Good run on the back straight. Good entry into turn 1. Good exit as well. We are 2/10 down though, but we have only just restarted our session here. Doesn't help with guys like that up front. What on earth happened there? Just rFactor things. This isn't an amazing circuit for side-by-side racing, I don't think. It's only really the final corner where you have a good chance at side-by-siding with somebody. Into turn 1, I guess, could be fun. We're up. This is going to be my fastest ever time. A 56 flat, ladies and gents. We got a 56 flat. You have it on full and have your own profile for it and change on the auto bit on game. Oh, it automatically changes the profile for you when you switch games. That's pretty cool. Oh, let me just get that out of the way. Don't know what is going on here. Right, let's just see what is going on. Right, okay, for some reason Stream Elements is broken, but... right, let's just get this back to where it needs to be. I would recommend looking into this game, by the way, Jamie. I think you'd like it. The force feedback in rFactor is akin to the force feedback in Assetto Corsa. My connection seems to be on the fritz a little bit. Hopefully coming back without too much issue. Looking all right. We'll see. What have we got until the event starts? 5 minutes. I'll tell you what. Let's leave this. Give ourselves a 5-minute chill before the actual race starts. I'll get the music back on for you guys. No, there's game music we can enjoy. Sod that. 116 people registered. We've got 6 minutes of practice, 5 minutes of qualifying, and 16 minutes of race at this short layout from Moors or Morez. Stop dropping frames, damn it. I'm going to have to watch this stream back afterwards and just see what the issues are with the quality and what have you, because I've never seen it be this bad before. Make sure you pick up the base Assetto Corsa as well, Jamie, because it, like I say, LFM is starting to run on that from tomorrow. And the MX-5s at Lime Rock Park are a thing of beauty. I've not tried the LMP3 that they're going to be racing with, but the MX-5 in Assetto Corsa is incredible. Not my favourite car. I think there's a Renault Megane Sport that is been absolutely fantastic to drive as well, and I do really like the GT4 Cayman GT4, sorry. I think that's one of my favourite cars to drive in sim racing, full stop, is the Cayman GT4 on the base Assetto Corsa. There's the guys who run the No Hesi servers. They have put a tune on it that is incredible. It is so stable, allows you to just weave in and out of places. But yeah, we'll have to see how we get on with this BMW. Just under 2 minutes until it kicks off. But yeah, like I say, a bit of a beast to handle this. Rear end up wanting to step out on you in pretty much every corner. We have a look at the schedule as well. Because like I say, we've got a couple of minutes. If we have a look at the schedule, we'll see what comes after the BMW. Okay, the daily race schedule isn't going to show. It looks like we might have to... Oh no, here we go. Porsche Cup at Croft, if I had the silver, which we're not far off, I don't think. And Formula 1, it looks like. At Spa, if I had gold, that would be fantastic. Right, there we go. Everything's caught back up YouTube-wise now. We've got an excellent connection. Blech. I don't know what all the issues were just before. They could have been on YouTube's side, I guess. There we go. 40 seconds, ready to go. Hopefully we get put in a nice split. Chance for our first win, maybe. Like I say, I think that's more likely to come on the Radicals. The F4 isn't difficult to drive, but the course that they've got it on for this week is a bit of a tricky one. A couple of corners that you think you can go a bit faster through, or take a bit of a sort of more delayed exit to, that can trip you up. But fun to drive nonetheless. Fun to drive. Two, one, server starting. Pardon me. Join server. Drive. And we're going with our normal blue car there. We'll get out and do as much practice in this practice session as we can. So first person in the server is me. Do we have a red light or a green light? We have a green light. Fantastic. Come very hot into turn one out of the pits. See if we can put our name on the top of that board before quali starts. If I don't mess up, it'll certainly be on the top. At least to begin with, because first person out on track. Bit of a slide there, but that's a bit of extra heat in the tyres, let's say. Banana cars are funny. That was poor, that last corner there. Top of the board with a 57 flat to start. Here's where we'll make up a lot of time, I think. Not if I go off like that, though. $56.9, we got a 10th off. Red line second gear, a bit too much there, I think. Bit loose on the way out of there that time. $56.3. No off tracks for that, amazingly. Banana car goes off. And we finished P8 after practice. So now it's into quali, which is solo. Let's see how we place in quali. 56.3. 3/10 off my best. Let's get out and do our quali as soon as we're able to. We are going to have to stop because there will be a red light at the end of the pit lane. Yeah, red light at the moment. Pit limiter is off. Come on, light, go green. Probably the one annoying thing of the online rFactor 2 stuff at the moment is just this wait here. Because they will actually give you a penalty if you ignore it. See if we can set a good quali lap. That's a little bit Barber Motorsports party, that little chicane there. Reminds me a lot of one part of Barber Motorsports Park. First timed lap. Not an ideal exit from turn 1. First time lap puts me 6th, 7th so far. That felt like a fantastic turn 1. Much better than the last lap at least anyway. Go and get your nose round. Messed it up on that corner there. Not a chance. Is this going to be a better lap than my last one? Oh, maybe it is. 56.4. We know we can do better than that. Bit of a poor exit from turn 1 there. With a bit of a wiggle. Hey Ty, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Just in quali at the moment, so we'll catch up in just a second. How are you, bro? Yeah, definitely not my strongest of the 3 cars for this beginner series. Like, how are we down here? Keyboard sliding into my leg. I'm not going to get another lap in. Not with my keyboard in the state it is right now. I wish I had something to keep it there. Sadly do not. But yeah, how you getting on, Ty? Good to see you, man. Been a busy boy, but all good. Haven't had a race for a few weeks. Did you find out if we're definitely out for week 13? Well, we're definitely out at the moment. But one thing that Jamie mentioned just before was the 24-hour of Daytona. I mean, if I'm free that day, I'm down. We can get you, Ingo, maybe Jamie as well. He's got an American friend as well who's up for it. If we could get a whole team ready for the 24 hours of Daytona, I'd definitely do that. But yeah, content plan as well, if you weren't here for it at the beginning, Ty. We're starting a series. There's no set schedule or anything. I'm still very much just going to be a stream when I can, but I'm going to try and do it once a week at the moment. But we're going to be doing an iRacing career mode challenge where I've got to progress my way up through the licenses by getting a certain set of wins in each license. So to begin with, it's obviously MX5s, Formula V, and Formula Ford. I've got to get a win in all three of those before I can move on to the D license, and I'll come up with the rules for the D license when I get there. But I imagine it'll be like GR86, Fixed Ferrari, Production Car Challenge. Got like 2 minutes until the race actually starts here, and we're starting P18th, which is second last, which means I must have been put in a split with much better people than me. Still, the way the rating system works here, I am going to have to finish in the top 10, so 10th or higher, to get positive on my driver rating, I think. But my safety rating, I just need to turn clean laps, which I did in quali. I'm sure I can if I stay out of trouble in the main thing. But getting the safety rating up is, at the moment, you've been booked for it already, but if there's more than one slot, you might be able to do other stints in another. Sweet. I will reach out and let you know, man. I'm not even certain that I'm available for it yet, because I don't know the actual date at the moment. Obviously, hospital appointments falling left or right. It says a life update as well. Catch up, like, you already know, Ty, I'm having a baby. Finally having a baby. 14 weeks along we are now. A minute. Let's get on grid. See if people are just waiting for me or if it's still going to do the whole minute. Going to do the whole minute. I don't know the best way to start these, but I don't have anyone behind me, so I can experiment. I'm going to experiment by being in first and on the brake with revs. Finally hit your target of 2.5k on a G29 in the process of your rig build. It'll be good to actually race with you on a DD wheel, mate. I know you've probably used them in the past, but that, along with a decent set of load cell brakes, which I know you already have, will be an absolute mind blower, especially if you go 3 monitors as well. Opalana is good to me. She's very good to me, mate. She's looking after me. She's making sure my stomach doesn't get too heavy. Making sure that my weak bones from all this work that I have to do in this strenuous time. Here we go. Race is about to start, folks. Nice short one. Please don't call that a jump start. Just keep nice and easy around here. We don't want to be in a wreck. We want to avoid all the wrecks if we can. Wow, slow him right up there. Sending me on a slide. What are people doing? Wow, you do not need to stop on these apexes, guys. Up to 13th already. Just about held it on the exit there on the cold tyres. We've got someone flying for my inside there. Oh, well done, mate. Oh. Oh. My bad. But at least I didn't lose the position. Sorry. I didn't mean to clip you on the way back in there. I lost it on the grass, my back wheel. That might be significant for my safety rating push here. I'm not sure if we're even convincingly in P13 right now. Absolute send behind again. Get out your mirrors, Deej. You need to focus on what's in front of you, especially with how the back end is on this thing. Guy behind's had a bit of a wobble. .56.3, respectable. Is the guy ahead of me actually pulling away? 3.6 seconds. Feels like the guy behind is keeping with me pretty well, but he's still just over a second back. And we are gaining on the guy in front. Let's see if we can make P10 before the end of the race, maybe. Oh, there's a freebie. Nearly lost it there when he started moving. That's brought the guy behind back into touch. Hook it in, apex, and go. Gentle on the throttle there, because the rear was loose. Two seconds away from P11 right now. P10 is definitely doable. They're both right there. .8 of a second. We've got 7 laps to go. He's gone deep. We're right on his tail here. That's going to have cost us some time. That curb on the tyre there. That tyre on the curb. And guy behind's really catching. Send it on this fella. Oh, that guy sent it on me. That wasn't cool. I'll take that position though. Guy in front is a weapon. I should be in P12 right now. But that move was naughty from that guy. I'm deep here though. Somebody else might go for a move. I ruined my entry on that, which completely compromised my exit. I think guy behind me is actually faster than me. So we've got someone who's just come out the pits there in front of us, blocking the guy who made the naughty move on us. We are P11th. Get out of my way, guy. We're not racing for position here, man. You can get out of my way. Maybe we are racing for position. Why did you let him back on in front of you, man? He went so wide there. I'm getting past you, mate. stop being so late on early on everything. Me getting frustrated now. Losing the position to the guy behind. Guys, this is going to be poor for my safety rate in this as well. I managed to pip it back. I was there, mate, and I was on the track. You can't just turn in on me like that. Swing it round there. We're in the top 10, ladies and gents. They said it couldn't be done. We're still in the top 10 even after giving that one away. Just about held on to it there. He's going to have to go around the outside for this one, though. I feel like I'm defending for my life here, but this guy keeps blinking out in front of us. Hold a defensive line here. He's going to have the inside for here, though. Side by side through there. Well played, mate. Next lap's last lap, I think. Maybe one more after this. Had to properly avoid him there, otherwise I would have smashed into him. Thought he was gone then. Yeah, this will be the last lap. That's a back marker there, being flagged out the way. Just about held on to P10 there. Some fantastic racing with Van Vukas there. I'll have to say GG on that, Van Vukas. Van Vukas. Nice close racing. Ooh, that was good. Let's see what we're saying here, right? So, should catch the whole pack. Yeah, that would have been nice. 11 more hours of fishing to do. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, there's some cracking... you have the inverted V3s with dampers, brake performance, triple 43s. Very nice. Yeah, I think it's a lot easier to sort of be in control of the car in this than it is something like iRacing. iRacing is a bit skiddier. But let's see what the results say for us either way. I'm going to guess it's a down on both. It might be an up on driver rating. Oh, 9th. Oh, it's actually quite a big plus on our safety rating. Apparently the contact that we had, none of it was bad enough. Or they went into me, I guess. So I think the next rank up is silver here. We lost a little bit. They expected us to qualify 4th and we qualified 18th. My word. You'll need to head up my end one day so you can take you fishing. That'd be nice, yeah. It's been a long time since I've been actual fishing. If you haven't as well, by the way, guys, make sure you hit the like button if you're still here. But that's a nice big plus to the safety stuff. So let's see what we're racing next. It is the Radicals. Fantastic. Jamie, this is what's going to sell you. If you're still here, man, this is what's going to sell you on this game. Is these Radicals. And this circuit for it as well. Electric Dock, the Formula E test track. Absolute amazing. Do we want the right hand or the left hand? We want the left hand. Absolutely amazing flow for this car. Let's see what we can do on the practice at least. Everyone, again, this is another one where everyone seems that much faster than me, but... And we're straight out. I'm still not entirely sure how to take that chicane. That's a whoopsie. Let's start that again, because I completely ruined myself there. Everyone's a bit squirrely on the way out the pits. Yeah, I don't know how to be fast through that one. It's too bumpy to cut. Such a fun track for this car. So yeah, not quite figured that one out yet. It's the one corner on the circuit that I'm not super confident with. I think I messed him up a little bit there. I messed myself up here anyway. Forgot that corner was coming because I was too worried about the guy behind me. This one's making your eyes hurt. It is a bit of a dodgy track for that. It's like the whole Formula E thing. They've made it sort of as futuristic as they can, I think. So I get the bits that would be making your eyes hurt, like the blue bits. These light blue bits here. Let's see if we can actually set a timed lap. That and all the advertising hoardings, I guess. And just the sheer speed. Turned in a bit too early there. Be amazing if you could stick around unnamed, but I get it if you don't. I hate having little migraines and stuff as well, which I can totally see this giving if you're not focused on it like I am. Should have turned in earlier if I want to hit the apex there. Maybe a little bit of a cut is the way to do it. Seems like everyone's struggling with it now, though. It doesn't seem like many people have actually set a time. This feels like it's going to be a pretty good lap. As long as I don't mess up the final corner here. 2 seconds off the fastest. Yeah, cutting it is definitely the way. Like, look at that improvement already. Oh, people are actually setting times now. We are up, but I don't know how much we're going to be able to keep it up. And I think it's all going to swing on the final corner here, which we've got somebody in front of us braking for. Oh my word, he must have disappeared just at the last second, but that ruined an actual improved lap. For flashing at the peripherals, I get you, mate. That was a really poor first chicane there. I think the racing in this thing is going to be fantastic. Oh, didn't mean to hit that second curb. That's a killer for the lap time. Yeah, awful lap time. Should maybe go for second if I'm planning on taking it that tight. This is looking like it's going to be a good lap. Don't jinx yourself, Deej. I think you messed that corner up a little bit, but you're still looking good. Half a second up so far, nearly. Needed to shed more speed than that, but still a small improvement. That's not a track cut. Wow. That is how you do that. Huge gains. That guy was an idiot as well. Well, there's 7/10 up. Puts me 4th. That feels so cheaty, the fact that cutting the chicane that much is where you find most of your speed. Watch out your way, mate. If you're a slow car, you gotta get out the way. Banana car. Absolutely love this combo, though. It's so much fun to drive. Didn't shed anywhere near enough speed. I'm quite happy with that time, though, to be fair. If I just pull over here, let's see what's happening chat-wise. So there we go. We're off the flashing on the peripherals for a moment, unnamed, so you can give your attention back again. And I tell you what, we'll even give ourselves a little plug. We're 10 minutes away from the race starting. So... there we go. Let's give us a little plug. Oh, yeah, we're 1.5 seconds off the leader still, but there's one person who's done that fast, Sean O'Doherty. Everyone else is around my time or slower. I'm gonna have to go for a quick wee, ladies and gents. I'll be back in a minute, and we'll be starting this race before too long. Back in 2 ticks. folks. Oh, about 6 minutes until race start. Still P4 in the server. The things are boding well for the split that I get put in. Especially after we lost a little bit of our driver rating in that last race for finishing 9th. I think it was our poor quali performance. Mrs. D just gone to bed, so this will be our last race as well. Once this race is over, we'll sort of go over everything that I've spoken about already so far this stream. So, what's going on new with me in life and what we've got coming up content-wise. And then we'll call it a night, and I will see you at some point over the next week, ladies and gents. I wing it, something different every time. I'm not even sure how to get a good launch in these things either. But that's the fastest guy in the race asking that question as well. Oh, we've just had a new P2. Who's just over a second faster than me. Yeah, 5 minutes until this race starts. Let's get to a place where there's less noise. And we'll just sit and chat until it starts. Yeah, 5.5 minutes. I am finding this really fun to drive, though. Like, really fun to drive. Like, you here, by the way, Jamie, Mr. Dengle. Because I think this race is one that you're gonna really like. Make sure as well, guys, if you are new here and you haven't joined up yet, make sure to join the Turn 1 Discord and get involved in racing with us. You can do that at turn1.gg. You type that into your browser, that'll get you a Discord invite for us. And make sure you go and check out my Twitter as well over at, or X or whatever it's called nowadays, at twitter.com/Deej_TV. Everything's in the description down below. But yeah, definitely do not forget to like and subscribe if you can, ladies and gents. It's the best way you can help the channel. Liking and subscribing if you haven't already. Right, 3 minutes time and it's go. I do need to look into more for this game as well. Like, there's a few oddities. Like, if you look here, my force feedback strength is -100 rather than 100. And then car-specific multiplier, you can make it heavier or lighter per car. With the radical that we've got here, though, I'm really quite happy where it is at 100%. Could potentially be a little bit heavier, but I don't want to play around with it too much when we're just about to go into a race. But we could see, ladies and gents, I say this might be the last race. If we unlock the silver tier, we may well go and do the one of the silver races before calling it a night, just to see how they are. They're a bit longer, but they're the stuff you're used to seeing me drive, like GT3 cars, touring cars, the Porsche Cup car. I'm not sure what else is on the schedule at the moment, but the Porsche Cup was the last thing that I saw. But the gold rated one that only happens a couple of times a day, I think maybe every 3 hours. The F1 at Spa sounds so tasty, but there's not a chance I'm getting a gold rating tonight. Could get the silver rating either this race or the next race, but if I don't get it after this race, there won't be a next race, sadly. It has been nice to come back and stream, though. I've enjoyed it. It's been a long time since I've streamed. You kind of worry that you'll lose the knack for it, that you won't be able to just talk to a camera while you're on your own in a room for a while. But it's a little bit like riding a bike. Kind of just get on with it. It's been so long since I've done it consistently that this kind of feels a bit novel, though. I'm having a really good time. It helps that the racing's been good. Had a couple of people making slightly idiotic moves in the last race. Had some really good side-by-side racing, though. I don't know how to load replays in this, though. That's one thing I haven't figured out yet, how to save or load replays. Or if it's even possible. We'll see. We'll try and do it for this next one. Because I think I got a couple of shorts out of that last race. Or a bit out of the practice, bit out of the race. Would be nice to be back sort of on the content grind a little bit again. Gives me something to focus on outside of work and responsibilities, right? 30 seconds. I'm really looking forward to this race. This has definitely been my favourite of the three combos that we've got at the moment. The F4 car, like I said, it's really fun, but the track just track's what puts me off that. It's not a horrible track, but it's not a great track either. I'll jump into practice after this race to show you if you guys are interested. Servers started. Let's get in. Again, hopefully we were one of the fastest in that session. Hopefully we're also going to be one of the fastest in this session. We're going to be putting a fair split, let's hope. We'll try and be the first man out on track again. That which we are. You set the first lap for see what our pace is like. It is about a little cut, that chicane, but I feel like I cut it too much. I haven't nailed it once yet. Let the tyres get up to temperature on this lap. Don't feel like the need to push. So there's the out lap done. Do I drop to second for that? I don't think so. I think third's fine. I made a bit of a whoopsie with my line through there. Somebody just randomly stopped on track. Okay. That's going to ruin this lap time. I mean, it's a good job it's not quali. But you try and avoid that curb at all costs. I always wonder if dropping down to 4th there's a good idea. .128.7, that's quite slow. Need to nail this. And he does. He absolutely nails it. Now, if I get 0 slide in the final corner here, I'm laughing. Ruined it. I've got to go wider there. I have to. There's no other option. Right, so we'll call that there. There's only 4 seconds left of that session, and we'll just go in and do the quali. Oh. Ooh, sorry guys, didn't mean to punch you there. Punch the microphone, but slow. I was the slowest person to have set a time. Wow. 25.4 seems quite disgusting. I'm pretty sure I can do a 26 something relatively comfortably. I'm not even sure what my fastest lap is. Has quali started there? Normally when it does a freeze like that, that's the start of the session. Yep, there we go. Time for quali. Right, I am not entirely sure where the green light is here for whether we can go or not. I'll just wait until I see people leaving. I don't see the green light at all. Does anyone see it? I don't know when we can actually leave. Or quali. I mean, I can watch other people go. That'll give me a good idea. There we go. I think we can go now. Yeah, we're good. I think it's when the time pops up in the top bar. So that what I've done there, I think that is the line. So remember, this is just the out lap. You don't need to worry too much about your time. Little bit of sexy tyre squeal going around there. don't feel like I got out of that chicane very well. Oh, just missed the wall there. That was squeaky bum time for sure. Almost perfect through there. I did clip the wall a little bit there at the end, but I don't think it affected my speed all that much. That's 6th. 7th. We are way up here now, though. Maybe I do just straight line that chicane. Nearly a 10th up. So yeah, we're not setting fantastic times here. Come on, hook it round. Nice. Four tenths off there, knocks me from 15th to... keeps me in 15th. Ah, and quali's over. I can definitely do a 26. I'm confident of doing a 26, but that was poor qualifying there. 15th. Nearly 3 seconds off the pace, which is a 24.2. It's this very first chicane I'm not having the best of luck with. It's a shame. We need to put a bit more practice in on this track, I think, if we want to get our times that quick. 124.2. Wow. 4 guys doing 124s here. I'm doing 127s. I reckon I could be doing 126s quite easily. But even then, that only puts me 14th. Probably get into a 25 if we really push. Maybe... Yeah, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. Do a bit of a plug. Let's see if anyone comes and says hi. I doubt anybody will, but never hurts. Oh! We've got somebody who's definitely getting black flagged there. Oh no, he's able to reset himself normally. I think that's Sulewski. I think we're kind of hoping on some crashes here, I think, but safety rating is obviously the most important thing here to get us into that next series. So if we can complete a clean race, that'd be amazing. There's a horn that I've not bound. Wow. I need to bind the horn so I can beep like this at the beginning of races. It's those novel features, isn't it, that make games. Like being in a car park of a sporting event or a concert. Right, here we go. I was slow starting. We're through that first chicane safely. Come on, I am here. You can't just drive into me. That guy's an idiot. Nice move. I took two of them. We've had a pretty good start to the race here. Hopefully we'll get some fighting in front as well. Allow us to catch up to the top 10. See if we send it up the inside of the final turn again. Nope. That was better through there, I think. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Something's happened. At least he's holding his brakes. We got a better exit from there than this fella did. And we're past him. We're into the top 10. See if we can catch the guy up front. He's 2 seconds up at the moment. Couple of good moves this race. It looks like I'm properly catching. Thank you for letting me through. And I've ruined it for myself. I was so thankful of that guy for letting us through that I absolutely smashed into the wall and wrecked myself. We are struggling. We are going to have to pull into the pits here. I can't believe I smashed into the wall like that. Oh, wow, you crash into people in the pits. Okay, that I didn't know.
That was a 1:48.66.
168 seconds of damage, damn it. I don't know how to change my pit things. This sucks, though, having to pit like that. All because of a silly mistake of my own. I was happy that that fella let me past, so I excitedly tried to go. And forgot to brake. Good to know that crashing into people, you don't ghost through people in the pits in this game, though. That's good to learn. That's almost Almost a lap and a half I'm skipping here. In fact, it's probably about 2 laps overall. No, Jesus. 2.5 laps that I'm skipping by sitting in here. It should be 227. Should be the time I'm fixed. And we're currently on 100. So we're not even halfway there yet. Why am I such an idiot, eh? Why am I such an idiot? This is going to absolutely ruin us for the safety rating that I wanted as well, I think. But we're not going to quit. We're not going to stop racing. We're currently 13th out of 18th. We might be able to catch back up with a couple of people if a couple of people do stupid things like I did. It's going to turn us 14th. It is, yep. So frustrating. If you're enjoying me being an idiot, ladies and gents, don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Yeah, 207 seconds we're waiting for. Yellow flags galore, though. A drive-through penalty that guy had? Pit lane is a lot easier on the eyes, yeah. Frustrating that I even had to come in here, though. I love the fact that you do have to request a pit as well. You press box, and I just need to make sure I've got all the controls bound for the side box there where I can choose what I'm doing, because I've got fresh tires and everything on here now. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, we should be able to go now. Oh, maybe not. What's taking so long? Why can I not go? There we go. And we are 13th. There's our track limit. So yeah, you can't just straight line the chicane, sadly. And I can't even get the stand-ins back because I'm not sure what's bound to change that. Right, now don't be an idiot here, Deej, and actually brake. Fresh tyres are now cold tyres, yeah. I've got to do a lap of warming them up at least. Slides like this will help. I might try going through that in third, you know, rather than going all the way down to second. I reckon that's where a lot of the time I'm missing out on is. I'm not sure we're going to make any positions back up, but at least we'll cross the line. We'll take the checkered flag. I've got one track cut and a smash into the wall, so that's where I think my safety rating's going to be knackered after this. Too early back on the throttle that time. Yeah, that's huge as far as time goes. This guy's driving without a wheel. I still need to figure out this last corner. I'm not perfect with it, but... I'm pretty much 2/10 up, staying in third and cutting most of that chicane. P12. Still better than we qualified. Would have been much higher had we not gone into the wall like that. It makes the move that I made early in this race worthless. And it's one of the best moves I've ever made, taking two people into the final corner like that. We'll see if we can get it on the replay before the server ends. Is this checkered flag? This is checkered flag. Race is over. Finish 12th. Spending too much power going sideways instead of pushing you forward. Yeah, I think I am too early on the throttle. But because it's so open, it sort of tricks your mind into thinking that you can get on the throttle a little bit earlier. But I mean, it's telling because my nose is coming in, and then as soon as I hit the throttle, my nose starts going out again, and I have to lift because it's going to throw me into the wall. I just need to talk my brain into it. Well, let's see if I can find any good stuff in the replay there. So let's see if I go all the way back to the beginning. Let's see. And now let's play forwards. Right, so somebody really jumped the start. I'm not entirely sure how to change the camera to a better one, but Right, so we're here anyway. We can see us as we're coming through there. We managed to get through there quite well, I'd say. Pretty undamaged. Still no option for saving the replay there. We had to go around the outside there because we were pushed wide by that wreck. Relatively clean start, it looks like. And there we go, with a number 13 car. Somebody got absolutely sent into those barriers there. Alright, so it's these two cars in front now that I end up getting this move done on. I'm pretty sure it's this lap. So here we are as we come round to the last corner. I send it on 3 of them. Do I get past all 3? No, I get past 2 of them though. That was a beautiful move. Can we appreciate that a bit? Can we just appreciate that move a little bit? Right, let me change the camera here. So this is what I saw. This is in driving mode. So this is what was... Just send. Nice. That was nice. Let's go from a different camera angle. Like a chase camera angle if we can. Alright, where's our chase? Oh, sorry, it's driving. There we go. Can I zoom out? What are the camera controls? Any idea? Oh, okay. I don't know how to get like a free cam that lets me move it around. Is it spectator? Nope. Is it just this one? Sorry, on board. Go driving. Gotta be a way to move it. Oh, is it? Nope, no WASD. Fine. Let's just keep going. Car on the outside forced me to be a little bit easier on the throttle after the apex. Yeah. That first lap corner was the fastest of all my runs. I'm not sure if it was, you know. But let's watch it in real time from chase anyway. Oh, and the server goes. As I'm mid-replay watching. What a move, though. What a move. I'm happy with that. Right, let's see these results. Why not? Yeah, a little bit of a negative on both. Race with a movable contact. Yep. Race contact with a movable. Yep, that was me. Race contact with another vehicle. That was me in the pits. Yeah, that's... I think that's kind of a given. That it's a tiny little drop in both of these, but I think one more race here and we should be nailed on for our silver, I think. Next race here is the open wheel sprint at Botnia Ring. But yeah, like I said, we're probably going to call it there, ladies and gents. It's been a pleasure coming back and doing a bit of a stream for you guys. So thanks for those that hung around and those that chatted and liked and subscribed and what have you. So before I disappear, let's quickly run over sort of the news that we've got. Yeah, it's hard to tell with just the stream perspective. Big news that we've got. Big news for your boy. He's going to be a dad. 14 weeks along now. Still a lot of complications possible, but touching wood, having everything crossed. I should be a dad by June. Beginning of June. Content-wise, though, no set schedule. I'm going to try and get a stream in once a week or a video, but it'll be mostly streams. It'll be stuff like rFactor 2, like you're seeing here. It'll be the new LFM on Assetto Corsa. And it will be our career mode challenge in iRacing, which Stage 1 of, which is the only one I've defined the rules for, is getting a win in MX5s, Formula V, and the Formula Ford. Once I've got a win in each of those 3 series, I can progress from the rookie license to the D license, and I'm going to have to get a set of wins in that license to be able to move to the C and so far. So we'll be starting that soon. And that'll be streams as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you wanted to see those. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And like I said again, thank you so much for coming and spending some time with me this evening. As always, I have been Deej. You guys have been awesome. I've not said that in a long time. Take it easy.